Well, hello. Also, I'm kind of shocked you're here, Nix. We're playing the cozy game again. But hello, Toxie. Hello, Nix. Good day. Hopefully, everybody has their drinks, snacks, other variety of goodies that you need to enjoy a good stream or a mediocre stream or a stream. We're here. It's a day. Cool. The game isn't being picked up too heavily from what I'm seeing. Of course, as soon as I say that, then the game just decides that, oh, I'm not going to play any sort of music so that I can see. Murmur, murmur. I'm recording the Stardew one. Ah, nope. That's fair. Stardew is a lot to 100%. As somebody who has yet to actively do that, Stardew is a lot to 100%. I think Crappy and I are going to be working on something akin to that with our duo playthrough, co-op playthrough. That's a word. Yeah, nope. It's a morning. It is a morning. Okay. I know everybody else is coming in mid game, and this is where the spoilers are gonna start, Toxie, just so you have that warning. But basically goals are get White Horse, raise White Horse, expand farm plot, and finish flower breeding, because I realize I'm technically already working on flower breeding. I don't know how I feel about a friendship collar having a chip in it. Then again, okay, actually, no, I take that back. I can absolutely see it because you can see your animal on, like, your mount on the map. It's just a GPS tracker. That's acceptable. Let's see. What the fuck was I trying to go for? Holy shit. Okay, I've got the fertilizer box. I've got the auto fertilizer box. I've got the grinder. I've got the powered hoe. I've got ducks. So I can actually make my patties now, which are supposed to be over here anyway. Water those. Bruno, leave Pooty alone, baby. He doesn't want to play with you right now. Come here, baby. Good boy. Thank you. I appreciate it. Such a good puppers. Such a good puppers. Okay, I need to move the powered hoe to where the brush is, because I no longer need to brush the animals. I've got grooming stations for that. And when I can automate milking and shearing, I abso-fucking-lutely will. Okay. So, power hoe. I need 4? Yeah, 4. 4 patches. Well, I can take one big patch, I guess. Then I don't have to waste too much space. But big goal. Big hopeful goal for this stream is to get farming fully up, because at max farming, I think it's max farming? Max farming, or is it max ranching? Now I'm way too deep in thought process, and now I've got to figure this out. Because I can't remember. Is it farming? Because farming I have now. Oh, at expert farming you can make immortal seeds. That's like a big thing that I really want. Because being able to just make immortal seeds is... that's going to be a godsend, because just being able to fully set down everything, not have to worry about it, all of it just grows, the robots harvest it. The automation in this game is nice. It's really, really nice. And my brain just kind of shut itself down on what else I wanted to try and do. But big thing, grow melons. They're already planted, waiting on them to grow. Get a white horse to breed. We have adult horses. I don't think they've bred yet. Try and catch up on animal feed, because if it's not apparent, I have a lot of animals, not a lot of food. I should just take all the animals out and catch up. Yep, nope. We're apparently going to start the breeding project. Because the other part that I need to do is try and get all of the sheep colors and maximize my animals in general. So, like, my rabbits, I'm pretty close on the rabbits to just having good ones. Yeah, I've got a lot of farmland. Like I said, it's close to the Fields of Forced Friendship that I did in Disney Dreamlight Valley. This is only half, not even half the land, by the way. I'm still missing that plot over there because I bought things instead of just buying the plot that I wanted for flowers. Because in the back of my house, I'm going to have the big flower field. The front of the house is, orchard. Yes. And I've already got a breeding house, so I can actively remove all of these animals and continue my breeding project without wasting food. So I'm real here for that. Especially because I've gotten some really cool stuff so far. Like, I've gotten the rare sheep, and I've gotten a new cow. My horse is just hanging out in there. I do think I am going to leave the horses out. No, because I can make them... I can put them in the breeding house. Nope, that'll be fine. I need to catch up on food. I need to catch up on animal food badly. And as much as I love the fact that, like, some of them actually do things, I might just leave the regular rabbits out. Because at least the regular rabbits, I don't feel so bad. If the Luna rabbits are sad, I feel bad. Like, I feel bad if all of them are sad, but the regular rabbits, it's like, you're just a wild rabbit, my guy. Please be wild rabbit and do wild rabbit things so I don't have to stress. Like, that's the only reason. It's like, you could be wild if you want to. Wander. Please. Yeah, because some of them are good with good traits. I would like. Oop, nope, that's a male. I don't need more breeding. That's a male. Don't need more breeding. You've got 5 traits. Yep, you can go in there. Okay, so leave that. You guys can take care of my crops. Need to figure out where I put my cows, because apparently I haven't taken all of my cows back. Did I leave the horses? I did leave the horses. Okay. What are you... Did I forgot that there was even more sheeps. I have so many sheeps. Are you just building the ultimate lesbian bunny hutch? No. I wish. No. So, in this game, if you just leave animals by themselves and you have a male and a female in the same, like, pen, they do what animals do and they just breed. But certain animals, specifically the rabbits, the chickens, and the ducks, help you out with your crops. So the rabbits will weed my plain crops. The chickens will collect pests from my trellises. And the ducks will collect snails from my water paddy. Yeah! You got your first crotch shot! Fuck yeah. To also explain that, when you ring somebody's doorbell in this game to talk to them, there's a good shot that you're just gonna get to see their crotch, and that is it. And I have been sending Toxie so many crotch shots because it's happened so many times. Yep. It happens a lot. It's bad. But I also... A lot of my farm is going to change around when I unlock the 3 swaths of land over there. Oh, it was Pastel? Oh, at least my first one was Gust and I could say fuck you, Gus. That sucks. I love Pastel. She's such a sweet pea. But my entire farm is going to end up swapped around because I'm going to do the flower field back here. Yes, I'm going to do everything over here is just going to be animals. I'll probably have like the rabbits and such still over there and then make that fish ponds. Needless to say, I'm gonna need some more robots. I'm gonna need some more. I'm gonna need a lot more stuff. I'm gonna need a lot more stuff. So what do I need to work on? Now that I've kind of gotten my fucking ADHD whee out of my brain. Okay, to be fair, they did not need to make Pastel that well endowed on her chest, but they did. And I'm not mad, because she's a sweetheart, and she probably gives the best hugs. They're not massive Kahungamungas, maybe like D-Cup? That's sprinkler through. That's the other thing. I also need to become a better farmer so I can get a sprinkler level 3. Pardon me, robot. Let's see here. I do need to set out the grinder so that I can make seeds. Set that there so that I don't have any problems with it, because yep, my brain shit itself halfway through. Give me the better fertilizer box. We'll put that there. We will collect that. And how big of a space does the auto fertilizer hit? Ugh! Sorry. Didn't mean to go in that far. So it covers a fair swath of land. Okay. So I might need to move... Fuck yeah. I might need to move a tree? Yeah, I'm gonna have to move a tree. I really do hate the Trump voice, my guy. Fucking ew. I get it, but ew. Okay, so I do need to move a tree. Oh, I have to move a lychee tree. Nope, I'm moving a snow pear. Luckily, this game also lets you keep the saplings when you break them down. What did I just do? Oh my god. It allows you to overlap things. So I didn't need to... Hold up. So I can just plop that bitch right there. Be stuck in it for half a second. Bitch, it didn't fuck... Oh my god. Oh, I want to cry. I can just put it there and it doesn't fuck up my crops. Oh my god, I love this game. That's beautiful. That's fucking gorgeous. Oh my god. I need more fertilizer. Fuck my life. More fertilizer. Do I want yield fertilizer? I also don't know why I need to fertilize my trees. I don't know, but it's staying there. Why do you have most of your chests in your house? I mean, it kind of makes sense. I just like having them out here with everything else. They'll probably also move around when inevitably I fucking redesign my entire yard. Because oh, there's a hairball. There's a hair in my eyeball. Pardon me. But the entire redesign will definitely happen. That just takes a lot of money that I don't have yet. And also fair. Wait a minute, why... Did I not get all of the chickens? I didn't come back and get all the chickens. I didn't come back and get the chickens at all. I feel bad. Slightly. Come forth, come in, and be not outside all of my chickens. I need to become a better chicken parent. I need to become a better animal parent. And I need to make animal feed so that y'all aren't just hungry, because I feel really fucking bad. Okay. That should be all of my animals now. Except for these guys, which is perfect. The chickens lay forgotten in the... They did. You're not wrong, unfortunately. I still feel bad for it. But it happens. Unfortunately. I would really like to just be able to get all of them. There we go. Okay. So now I have a decent figuring out of what all I have. Okay, I really don't need cattle feed. As a dislike. That's fair. Need sheep food. Rabbit food's in queue. I do want a bit more pig food. Of course I need milk. Where can I buy milk? You have to be able to buy milk. Probably from the ranch? Can I buy milk from you? No. I want the fucking auto milker and the auto shearer, though. God, dog it. Okay, it's fine. Maybe the general store? Question mark TM. God, wrong button. Ingredients. Can I just buy milk? No. Because that would be far too easy. Do I have everything? Other than the robots and the bug tree? Yeah, okay, cool. So in other words, I need to have some of my cows out so I can get milk to make feed. Okay. If that's the case... Ew. Cow. Cow. Full cow. Okay. All female cows. We make sure that we have cattle feed out. We don't have rabbit feed for the rabbits yet, but we'll fix that. But I need to make deer feed and musk deer feed. I should get the horses breeding. Why can the horse not breeding on cooldown? Gosh. Okay, that's fine. What do you have? Everybody else is on breeding cooldown. Okay, we're just gonna put that on hold since that's an entire thing that's working. There's even stronger fertilizer? Holy shit. Okay. Okay. time for possibly the not fun part of trying to get through this, and that is taking care of the small things on the farm, sleep, take care of small things on the farm, sleep, until you've got the chance to be able to do things. And yeah, I know you gotta let the poor things recharge. I just didn't want them breeding in unchosen breeding arrangements yet. But they did. Like heathens. I love my little heathens, but damn my little heathens. Especially because some of them, the recharge is like 6 days. Okay, so we've got chicken feed and duck feed. Still unhelpful when it comes to the rabbits, but we're here. Yes, yes, yes. I know, I sound like a cult. But it's a farm. It's kind of a cult. For animals. Animal cult. Not to be confused with furries. Doesn't really help. Oh, that's funny as fuck in my brain, though. Make sure all of this is watered. Yeah, no, I definitely need more space for all of these animals, because holy crap, it's cramped over there. Got bees. Fuck bees. Love my bees. Got a day left on this. Do I make by 6 hours? Or I could make them make more? And furries don't need 6 days to breeding. That is fair. The breeding would be much more efficient. Unfortunately, this is not furries. It's just animals. Sadly. I mean, not sadly, but sadly. Sadly for the efficiency. That's about it. I don't think I want to deal with that many people in that many fursuits. The cleaning bill, my guy. Fucking outrageous. Okay. I still don't have fertilizer for you because I don't. My robots are confused because there's not so much for them to do anymore. I should definitely clear everything out of here. Yep, because there was another duck there anyway. Oh, and I got my first winter melon. Oh, they picked one of the winter melon. Fuck. Okay, you guys. As much as I don't want you to have to, like... I can't have you be picking my stuff before it's ready. Oh, I can... Hold on. Oh no, you can only do specific ones. Okay. So do that. Okay, so I don't have the ability to choose super specifically, but that really sucks. I know I have another winter melon seed, so I'm gonna plant it and hope. That's beautiful. That is... I need you to be aware that I absolutely got sucked into the game itself and didn't look over and then just saw I recognized Gust by his junk. I love you so much. That was beautiful. Oh, fuck. I can breathe. It's okay. As for me and the game being finished, no, the game is not finished. I have a lot I still need to do. Especially if I'm trying to 100% this one, which I kind of am. It's in early access. me see. Brain. Brain is trying to do and talk, and it's not working super well. Oh, he didn't want a big one. He just wanted melon. I'm here. Mildly fucking ignorant on that one, but I'm here. That was a question if the game is done with dev. No, the game is not done with dev. Sorry, I'm here. It's in early access because it's still being developed as far as I am aware. That's about as far as I've gone with it. I honestly, Toxie found it. Toxie told me about it. I looked into it. A bunch of people that I liked were playing it. I got a peek at it. I went, I would like to play that. Toxie went, happy birthday. And I went, oh shit, thank you. And we went from there. So, in all honesty, I don't think it's finished. I also don't know what the fuck they could add to it, you know? That's not what I wanted. I wanted start out. Were there other quests that specific people had? Maston. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so I got absolutely no clue how to trigger all of these, but we're here for that. We're just gonna continue on. Cause stuff and things. Okay, I've got Senior Farmer. Now I can get Immortal Seeds, which Immortal Seeds don't wither and die. They just stay, which is what I want, because then my robots can do their thing. So I just need to finish the Expert Farmer now. Or finish the Senior and then get Expert. I am mildly lost. Where is my home? It was free on Xbox and the part. Ah. Fucking hell, good shit then. Thank you, Grimnova. Now I'm kind of hoping I get one of the big melons just to get the shit that you get from the big melons. Yeah, no, Toxie was fucking playing this game like the day it came out, which was impressive. And then everything they told me about it was just great, so I was like, yeah, I want in on that now. And now I can put my horses back. Because let me be fair here, the horses are just going to do exactly what I want them to anyway. But I've got horse food so they can do that. Are my cows glitched? My cows seem to be glitched. Do you need milking? Yes. I mean, let me be fair though. Fucking stumbled upon greatness, my dude. Stumbled upon greatness. What do we got here? An anglerfish. Yes, I will bring this to you because I want that money. Give me your money. I will bring it to you for money. I would like that money. What do you want? Something I don't have. What do you want? Arrows. I can make those easily. Give me your money. Yeah, now that the new content creation brainworm is implanted, I'm trying to get a list of stuff together, things I'll do. Wonderful! this, if you're doing cozy, I recommend. Also, hello! How do, friendo? But yeah, no, if you want ideas, let me know what kind of games that you play, and I can absolutely help out. I have been playing cozy games for... shit. How old am I? At least 20 years at this point. I think I started out with puzzle, went to cozy, stayed with puzzle and cozy, barely got into violent video games later on in life, so yeah, feel free. I'm willing to help in any way I can. Still need to get fertilizer for that. Still in the boring part. Oh, I should go grab all the stuff from my robots in the forest. Grab all my goodies, bring them back, and then... oh yeah, I have things that I need to deliver. Need to go deliver those. Sorry, the ADHD is strong this morning, friendos. I understand if it's much for me. But I'm also kind of glad to not be going through it by myself. Because it's just going, hoi! Bit of everything but puzzle blueprints made me want to defenestrate my... fair. That's fair. As somebody who loves puzzle games, Blueprints was a lot even for me. And Stardew it's a very good game. I adored it, but I also was a huge fan of the original Harvest Moon team that then became the Story of Seasons team. So farming games were kind of great before that. I highly recommend Trio of Towns on the 3DS. Yeah, Trio of Towns was on the 3DS. Highly recommend that. I also recommend highly Grand Bazaar, Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar on the Switch 2. It is a lot of stuff to keep up with, and it keeps you busy. I'm a huge fan. Graveyard Keeper's good. If you want just cozy wandering with no stress, Yonder, I think it's Walking Cloud Meadow. It's called Yonder. Very good game. If you want to cry as soon as you open the game, you've got Ori and the Blind Forest. Great puzzle platformer. That's the word I was looking for. I couldn't think of the word platformer. Let me see. I also am a massive fan of Fields of Mysteria. I play that on PC as well. More cozy. There's a lot. There's a lot. Really, it might be easier if you find a game that you question. I could probably tell you a decent synopsis about it. I tend to try and find a lot of games just kind of to keep my ADHD at bay. It doesn't always work. It doesn't always work, but it works sometimes. Unfortunately, it also means that I open a lot of games, figure out what they're about, and then decide if they're what I want or not. Fields of Mysteria is, in my opinion, and now, please bear in mind, opinions are a lot like assholes. Everybody has them, and sometimes they fucking stink. Fields of Mysteria, in my opinion, is better than Stardew Valley, but that's because I like the art style a bit more. It's a bit more vibrant and just kind of what I prefer. So I prefer Fields of Mysteria over Stardew. I have nothing against Stardew either. I also love playing Stardew. I play Stardew with my partner as often as we can get both of us awake at the same time. So I have nothing against Stardew. I just prefer Fields of Mysteria. And, fun note, Fields of Mysteria will be hitting 1.0 on August 5th. So if you were waiting for it to come out of early access, it will be coming out of early access, and you'll be able to play what it was intended to be upon release. And Fields is a little bit more gentle. It's a lot more, let me just go do this, let me go do this. I don't have to super worry about being friends with everybody. You don't have to be friends with everybody to like get things. You don't have to worry about, like, in Stardew Valley, spoiler alert if you did not know, the only way to get the tea sapling recipe is by becoming 2-star or 2-heart friends with Caroline. You wouldn't know that unless you went a little deeper or looked it up. And that's kind of my whole thing. Fields Mysteria kind of walks you through everything, and it's really nice. Give me just a moment to take care of that. Fields of Mysteria kind of walks you through it. They kind of let you automate things a little easier. It takes some of the things that I'm not a massive fan of Stardew Valley and fixes them. Like, automation is my biggest problem. I will play Stardew Valley, but damn near every save will have the automation mod installed because my ADHD is too bad to sit there and babysit things, my guy. The progression in Fields of Mysteria is also pretty nice. I do greatly enjoy the progression in that game. They don't let you get too far without you being able to do something new. There's just always something to do, you know? My opinion, preferred. But I also have the opinion that my top 3 farming games at this point, like as we're talking right now, happens to be Fields of Mysteria 1. This is basically number 2. And then number 3 happens to be Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar. And for me, it mostly just comes down to aesthetic. That is fair. No, I don't blame you. I love the fact that Stardew is huge. Fields of Mysteria is also huge. I'm not going to say it's as big, but it is also huge. I think on the save that I'm on, which is my most complete save, I'm at like 100 hours, and I haven't even completed everything that is available in the game at this moment. Actively, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of put the game down when they announced 1.0 because I was like, I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this game when all of it comes out. In fact, give me a moment. I am going to take a quick look because now you've got me curious. Because I don't want to spout. I have 190 hours in Fields of Mysteria. And I've only had 2 save files. Yes, it can be a much bigger game, yes. It's already a very big game. And most of that time that I told you, the 190 hours, is on the second save file that I have. Because I fell in love with the game, hit a little depressive spot, fell back in love with the game. It's good. I don't want to be like, oh, you should absolutely buy it. You should absolutely look into it. But that's also the kind of person I am. I love to make recommendations and tell you you should definitely look into it because not everybody likes the same thing. And I also want to let you know that the first playthrough that I had in the game was when it was first announced. So it had a quarter of what it has now. That's why my second file is much larger. But if you're looking for large games, that is one. If you're looking for large cozy games, highly recommend Disney Dreamlight Valley as well if you're not just for farm sims, if it's just a cozy game. That game I have, without even looking, over 300 hours in easy. Probably closer to 500 hours, because the last time I checked when my partner asked, I was at 270, and that was about a month before I stopped playing it. So I'm going to say at least 350. We're going to go with 350 at least. And that's on a single save file because I lost my other save file. And it also wasn't on the same system, so that it didn't count that timing. Anyway, either way, big motherfucking game. Love it. I love big games. That's also why I like farming simulators. Also, if you like in-depth farming simulators, I absolutely recommend pretty much any of the Story of Seasons games. Grand Bazaar just happens to be the newest one and also, in my opinion, the best one so far. Strictly because they have such an in-depth crop system and in-depth animal system that you have to play multiple in-game years just to get anywhere close to actively done. It's a lot. I'm very here for it. The other thing I really like about this game, this one specifically, Star Sand Island, is it's kind of got all of the animals from like Minecraft. So you get to make the different colors, and that makes my little artist heart happy. Yeah, it can be a lot. I I'm not gonna lie, I love big games like that. Something that you can sink your time and your teeth into and really enjoy is something that you don't get all over the place anymore. Like, I understand back. That is fair. That is fair. There is multiplayer coming soon, and I can't wait for that. My sibling and I are going to play the ever living crap out of this time in multi out of this time out of this game in multiplayer. I've got nothing to do, so we're just going to go to sleep. Like, I can't wait. Also, hello, welcome in. This game in multiplayer is going to be so good. Like, and the fact that it is, we don't know if we can bring things cross game yet. That would be cool. Also a little cheaty, but cool. But the fact that you can just go and help your friends out with their farms, so that's a big fucking melon. So nice. I need to fix my robots to actually harvest now, because I don't want to do this by hand. Where'd my robots go? Why are you harvestable? You don't even look blue. Whatever. It's all good. Wait for you to come up. I don't know. No, that's absolutely fair. The idea of being able to play this in multiplayer is so wonderful. Especially if you think about, like, oh, my friend's having some troubles with this, I don't know, monster in the forest. Let me go help them. And you're just like, here, let me be God mode for a minute, just because two people are too much for any monster in this game. Anybody who plays violent RPGs is too much for any monster in this game, not gonna lie. I'm very here for it. But the fact that just the idea of being able to go and help somebody out, or the idea of if there's two of us, we can get this done faster, It's so nice. There are a million Story of Seasons games, yes. So some of the Harvest Moon games are also Story of Seasons games. Some of the recent Story of Seasons games are actually just reboots of the old Harvest Moon games under the new Story of Seasons team. It's a lot. I've unfortunately been following the Story of Seasons / Harvest Moon thing for a long time because I wanted to know why I was picky. Now, which one you should start with, that's completely up to you. If you want to dive deep, like I said, I highly recommend Trio of Towns. That was my favorite one on the DS. And that's also where I kind of started. I started with the first one, but Trio of Towns gave you the bulletin board. And I got spoiled in Trio of Towns because I don't like selling my crops. That was the first one that I found that had a bulletin board that you could get money from just doing things that wasn't just selling crops. That's also kind of what I look for in a cozy game. I want to not just have to farm. If you don't want to go that far back, if you have a Switch 2, I highly recommend Grand Bazaar because it was made for the Switch 2, so it runs on that better processing power. And it doesn't lag so much. Unfortunately, Story of Seasons, what was it called? Pioneers of Olive Town was made on the old system and for the old system, so it gets a little laggy sometimes. I'm not gonna lie about that one. It does get kind of laggy. And anything newer, I recommend just for the processing power. It's not gonna be so when you're going through, you know? I like the combat though, it's not too hard. There's no need to spend lots of times on bosses. I fully agree. I don't mind them not being hard at all. Because, at least in my opinion, if I'm playing a cozy game, I don't want to have to stress just because I'm about to have to go do something. Like, as much as I love Stardew Valley, sometimes I hate going into the mines to fight things. Because I play other RPGs and I'm like, but the combat's not perfect. It's my own preference and I get that. But it's still like, ooh. But if I want to do something violent, I'll go play a violent game. Generally speaking, for the vast majority of my streams, I stream League of Legends. And I get violent. Today, life decided to be a problem, so we decided to be cozy. And honestly, I'm glad. Because I've gotten to meet some pretty freaking cool people. And I appreciate y'all coming through. And hanging out. Let me be fair here. I'm so glad that the cozy game genre has become bigger. It's so nice because it's so much easier to find a good cozy game nowadays. Yeah, it is really toxic and I feel that. But isn't that the dichotomy of a cozy gamer? Ooh, I need to go steal things out of your bedroom. Where you have just your coziness, but sometimes you wake up, choose violence, and have to play the most vicious game you can get your grubby little paws on. At least, that's me. And, one of my partners plays League with me, and we've been playing ranked, and I love it so much, because it gets my adrenaline pumping, and I get to be violent. But my MR is ass. You. I love your hat. Take this fish. Yay, level 2. I also love the fact that in this game, I need to go back down to Aurelius's and pilfer his home. Is this Aurelius's home? No. I need to find Aurelius's home and pilfer his home. Yep, my brain just shit itself. We're here now. Yep, we're here. That is Grim... Nope, this is Auraleaf. This is where I need to be. I need to figure out where his room is so I can go pilfer it. I'm at 2k in Dota and 3k, so I'm bad as fuck. What do you mean you're at 3k in League? I'm mildly confused. Because So, I'm gonna be honest with you, I played a little bit of Dota, but I didn't really play Dota. I got started, literally my whole ass League journey got started because I was playing Dota Auto Chess. And my partner went, hey, did you know League just put out TFT and it's really fucking cute? How do you even check your MMR in League? Because that's... You know, I shouldn't do that because then I'll obsess about numbers. We're all good. No, that's... How? How do you call yourself bad at that? Your MMR isn't bad. Also, oh, because I was being a fucking bird. Your MMR is not bad at all. The ADHD is going wild. I'm so sorry. Sort of. Kind of. Not really. You're here. Mostly online. Oh, okay. Nope, that tracks, so I can avoid that easily. Thank you. Now, can I stay on my board? Oh, I've already gotten orange flowers. Okay. Now we're talking, game. Thank you very much, Lauren. Get rid of all of that. Okay, game. Now we're talking. Does that mean... So the tulips did breed. These people put like 10k on. You know, that's fair. Honestly, when it comes to League, I'm not gonna say somebody's bad until I see their basically their mastery versus their level. So in newer League, I don't know if you've played the newest like League updates, but basically they now have it to where you can see on each champion what they are, like their, what is it called? Their mastery points versus their mastery level. Dude, I'm not gonna say you're bad unless you're at like 1,000,000 mastery points, but you're only at like level 62. That's how I determine somebody's bad. But that's also because if you look at my mastery points versus... What the fuck am I even looking for? I'm gonna finish talking and then I'm gonna look for it. If you look at my mastery versus my, like, champion levels, I have much higher champion level than I should with my mastery. Because when they transferred over to that system, basically every 10,000 points was a level. So you can kind of see if somebody's not played much since the changeover, or if somebody's dog shit, or if somebody's really, really good. It's a good way to figure that out. Because MMR isn't always the best way, because somebody might be new but a weird-ass little prodigy. That's... The only reason I bring that up is because I'm an Aphelios main, and if you looked at it from the very beginning, you would be like, oh, this person's bad. If you now look at the levels versus the points, it's like, oh shit. Especially because, unfortunately, you can play a lot of League of Legends and be dog water. I have seen some people who have played a lot of League of Legends, but unfortunately, they're dog water. And now that I've gotten that off my chest, I need to figure out where my flower seeds went so I can continue harvesting flower stuff. Sorry for going on the rant, but also welcome to my TED Talk. Thank you for listening. Find salt. Unless I do a reset, the bad history will not go away. So, fun fact. Let me blow some people's minds right now. If you would like to go back to how old League was, I believe it is next week. I think it starts on the 28th. But they are going to release League Classic with the first 60 champions and the ability to actually obtain some of the old unobtainable League skins. So, I guess challenge accepted? Question mark, TF. Because they are technically doing a reset. And it's a whole different... So, like, you do have to open up the Riot client, but it's a whole different thing. Kind of like Valorant or 2KXO or... Runeterra. It'll be kind of like that, where it's all attached to the same thing, but it's technically a different game. Okay. Everything's going well there. Still making food. Yeah, no, a lot of people will. My partner that doesn't play included. I cannot tell you how stoked I am because I am the only one in my household that did not play original League. Fun fact, at the time that my partners were playing League together as friends, I had sworn I would never play League of Legends. 6 years later, and I started playing League of Legends. I didn't even make that a decade. But no, it's gonna be fucking fun. It's gonna be wild. They're going back to the old ways too. So Sion throws beans again. You get Bean Sion back. One of my partners is so excited about Bean Sion. He can't wait to throw beans at people. Cow, stop being busy. I need to milk you. They're also, I think it's gonna be first patch or first try, I guess. Evelyn. I need a horse specifically, so just make horse feed. They have told me, because I don't know a lot of the original champions, I end up playing a lot of the new champions, so they were trying to find some that I could play. Needless to say, Machine Gun Karthus sounds like fun. And one of them was also saying that Machine Gun Kassadin is a lot of fun. I didn't plant any flowers. Oh well. That's fine. I need to turn flowers. That's what I was doing. Yeah, the new ones are also more challenging. That's one thing I found out while I was playing League, or have been playing League. Words suck. Words suck a lot. We're trying. But that's one of the things I've noticed. They're more challenging, but it also just kind of makes them better. Everybody except for like fucking Mr. Yi. Because I've also found if it's a more challenging champion, I can do a lot better with it. Anybody that my partner was like, oh, just face roll and you'll be fine, I have issues playing them. Um, you're fine. You're giving me something to talk about, especially because I am, by technicality, just trying to get through this part where I'm trying to get through senior farmer and through expert farmer and all that. Right now it's a whole lot of do a little bit sleep, do a little bit sleep. So it's nice to have something else to talk about, so I greatly appreciate it. But like the fucking, oh dude. Fuck Mr. Yi. Just fuck Mr. Yi. And yes, fucking variants, man. But like Yi's a pain in the dick. He was one of the first ones, and he's still a pain in the dick. I hate that shit. That shit's ass. Where are my tulips? I need to make tulip seeds. Why are you not letting me make tulip seeds? I thought I had tulips. The fuck? Are they in... I do have tulips. They're just in the robot thing because my robots are doing robot things. There's my tulips. We're good. Cool. But like, straight the fuck up, man. Some of the best champions have come out recently. Like, I fucking adore Aphelios. Aphelios is probably my favorite. I will not lie though, Ori was one of my first mains. Yuumi was the other one. Please feel free. Make fun of me. But when I tell you that playing Yuumi and starting Yuumi was probably one of the best things I ever did, strictly for the fact that I got to focus on learning how to play the game. Give me 2 of those. I want 2 of each of the lilies. Because apparently I've been processing lilies, or not processing, but breeding lilies without even realizing it on the back end. Would really help if they stopped bouncing all over the place. Okay, to be fair, I do. But that's because I have lived with so many of them. When I tell you that I adore some of the people that I've lived with, but they've made some really fucked up choices, and their mains really tell me a lot about them, that's just kind of all it is. But I also recently ran into somebody actually playing AFK Cat as AFK Cat in ranked. That's the only reason I'm like, please feel free to make fun. That was my main for a while. When I got really into it, that's when I picked up Aphelios and went, aha, I choose violence. And now I can get myself out of some really fucked up situations, and if I've got my Thresh beside me, game over. We do some bullshit, and I love it. But, I also have heads, or hyper... fucking, what is it? Hyper-extensive Ehlers-Danlos... Hyper-flexible Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. I can't speak, my guys. And I have issues getting adrenaline sometimes, and being able to produce adrenaline, and League of Legends actually forces an adrenaline response. So that's why I am big into League, because I can safely get that adrenaline that I crave. Because I, unfortunately, am also an adrenaline junkie that have lost the ability to find adrenaline. Intel League. It really is, man. That's why I'm kind of glad it's just abbreviated to heads. But like, dude, I used to make fun of League of Legends players. I dated one. I made fun of him. That's the one that made me say I will never play that game. And then I met his carbon copy and started playing the game. Shit was weird. But it went well. And as long as it works, it works. Now I just wish this fucking grinder would hurry up so I can go plant my flowers and I could go to sleep. Because at this point, it's do a little bit, sleep a little bit, do a little bit, sleep a little bit. Fucking it. This is not a fun gameplay loop. I appreciate everybody hanging out and talking with me, but shit, this is not cute to watch. God, I have soap. Nope. 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 Yep. Mm-hmm. We're just going to sleep. Big fat fucking energies. Do some stuff, go to sleep. Do some stuff, go to sleep. That's apparently what we're fucking doing. But I want the white horse so that I can get the automatic shearing stuff. Because I really don't want to put the sheep back down until I've got the automatic shearing stuff. That's fair. I appreciate the fact that you're just vibing. I'm also curious as to what got you into the cozy train. Other than Stardew. Like, that's kind of the duh. Have you guys bred yet? Is there a baby here? There's a baby! They gave me the baby! Yeah. Okay, I don't care about... Why? Why do you have to have a bad trait? I don't care. I just have to raise you. I just have to raise you up. But why do you have to have a bad trait? And this is just the senior rancher trial? I have another one to go? God damn. Oh well. At least I've got the white horse now. So whatever shouldn't be that bad. I try to avoid doing all of that at once. That's fair. Unfortunately, this game does kind of force you to do it all at once. Like I just got the ability to get the grinder at the same time as all of the flower seeds. This game kind of forces you into that, and it's like, hey, if you're not doing blah blah blah, that's because you can't. I love the game. I kind of love that as the progression system because it also allowed me to build out my farm in sections. So it was like, hey, you've got this, but you also need to buy another section of your farm. So I was able to really keep it organized. Do I wish that I could have been breeding flowers the whole time? Absolutely. Oh, another one if you like cozy, and if you're more of a collector type, I also recommend Fae Farm. They've gone through some problems and they transferred ownership and this, that, and the other, but the game itself is really good. The game itself, like the biggest thing about it is breeding flowers so that you can get all of the different colors of like clothes and you get to like unlock all of them and all it. There's a lot, but the vast majority of it is about breeding different colored animals and different colored flowers. That's also one that I hold up in pretty fucking high regards to. That it's a good game. I love that game, and the aesthetics are good. I like a lot of anime and chibi aesthetics, so a lot of my recommendations will have a lot more anime and chibi aesthetic. Yes. So in this game, bees help. In Fae Farm, bees do not. In Fae Farm, you don't have bees. But in this game, you can even level up your abilities to where your bees have the chance of even cutting down grow time, which I have done? I'm pretty sure I have done. Plant another red tulip, plant another red tulip. I need the ability for more crops or flowers for more breeding. The only one I have yet is the yellow shoot. That's fair. Honestly, I've noticed that in a lot of games, if you're looking for a specific color, it's like, I don't know if it's seed-based, because I could absolutely see it being seed-based where some things are more rare than other things. Because I've noticed in, especially playing the same game as my sibling quite often, I've noticed that certain seeds or certain game files will have better luck in certain aspects than other game files. And shit's wild. So I'm wondering if it's RNG. I'm wondering if it's like a seed thing that fucks with the the rarities. I'm also wondering if I'm just going too deep, because that's also a fucking possibility with me. That happens a lot. We're just gonna plant that there. We'll plant the next blue sleep lily there. But then again, also just breeding animals in a lot of games is kind of a pain, not gonna lie. This game, it's not so bad. Ah, yep. That, I've noticed that it's like the game universe goes, you want this so badly, but I'm gonna keep it from you. And there's no true explanation. Dude, I feel that. I feel for you. I hate it when that shit happens to me. I feel that. Especially because I'm not gonna lie, in a lot of games that have color breeding, and usually they'll have roses, black roses are my favorite. And what is usually the hardest to get but black roses? Or they're close to hardest to get. I feel it. Liking weird things is such a pain in the dick sometimes. So much unknown mud. So many weird goodies. Just water all of it. Call it good. Oh, well, thank you for this. This Prime. Sprime! Thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate it. Okay, I need... It is prime time. Did I just put that? Nope, I'm in the farming one. We're good. Never mind. I'm okay. Everything's okay. We do not have to It's Sprime. When you can't speak, it's Sprime. That's something that I did not need in my life, but I love that. Thank you, Toxie. Okay. I've got all that. I've still got feed going. All that's done. My cows are just staring at me. Hello, cows. Do you need to be milked? Is that why you're staring? No. Do you need to be milked? What's wrong with you? What do you need? What do you need food, probably. Indeed, welcome. There is very little that makes sense. There is very much that makes no sense. And there are people that just kind of zoom in, zoom out, fly by, and swing by. It's a big rotating door of chaos, let me be fair here. But that's the family. Now, be an adult horse. It's gonna take too long for this horse to be an adult, but I'm breeding flowers in the meantime, so we're good. Be adult horse. I should probably set up the fertilizer to go for the flowers and work on that and ripen those. That'd probably be a good idea. Can we refill, please? Thank you. Okay. The robots are doing robot things. Now to do some water things. And just get through this part. Because the other part is if we find enough byproducts, like if we get enough byproducts, then I should be able to just get more money easily. Because I believe in Starnote? Starnote. Not Starnote. Islandopedia? Islandopedia. Awesome. More immortal seeds. If we find 2 more gatherables... Oh, it's robots. It's not money. Never mind. I also want that anyway. We'll get there. The feed for the horse makes it grow up faster, right? No. So, unfortunately, I don't have that feed. I was just trying to make feed, period. But you have a valid idea. Can I manage? I would like... Yeah. I am going to take all of it. And I believe it's the mega feeder? Growth time reduced by 1. Yes. You have one damn good idea. I appreciate that so much. I also need to bring all that feedback out. Because I just realized I was using it to make sure that I had feed for everybody. Need to leave the cattle feed. And the rabbit feed. Yeah, no, straight up, thank you. That... I honestly completely forgot about it because I was like, it'll get bigger in time. Okay. Oh, and I almost forgot to water all of these. Because part of becoming a better farmer is getting the level 3 watering sprinkler thingies that I can't buy the blueprint for yet. And then after we get the water sprinkler blueprint, then it should be super easy and I don't have to worry about it. Fingers crossed. TM TM. Okay. Everything's watered. give me that. That way I can go put it in here. Because I've only got one horse, and I believe horses only take one food a day? Yeah, one bag a day. Let me see. Venus, reach adulthood in 3 days, so it's 2 days. So in 2 more days, I'll have my adult horse. Okay, that's becoming a mild irritant. So what we're gonna do is we're going to save first. And then we're going to go to the main menu, reload the game, and hopefully that fixes those boxes above their heads, because it's really hard to tell what they need if it's just a white box. Like, how am I supposed to know if you need food or if you need to be milked? So we're going to try and fix that. Hopefully it fixes. And then in a couple days, we'll have an adult horse. In the forest is good. Huh. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Usually I'm a hoarder, so it didn't even cross my brain to just sell diamonds, because I think I'm over inundated with diamonds. It fixed it. Good, 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 good. Double check. Yes. Okay, cool. It did fix it. Because, yeah, money is kind of the problem at the moment. I need 75k to expand my flower field like I want. But if diamonds... Where's my inorganic chest? Keep like 50 of them. Because 50 is a good number. I've also got robots in the forest that I can go and ask them to get me more diamonds, so I'm not super worried about keeping a lot of them. Oh, god damn it. That's not what I meant to do. I just want 50. No, stop it. Do not be more pain than you are worth. Okay. Instant sell chest. Yeah, I'll take 12 grand. Dude, that having to do that is such a pain. It's like, ugh. Also, I would like to know if this is mildly weird. I got the cloud sheep before I ever got a color other than green, orange, or blue, and I got the orange and blue ones mostly from the the stamps. Did that happen as well? Did you just randomly get what's supposed to be the super rare one before anything else? Like, obviously you're still missing the yellow one, I know that. But how quickly did you get the rare one? Because I'm curious. That's where I sit, is I'm curious. Okay, all of those are going. That's going. Oh, okay. You know, that tracks. I usually have to run 2 statistics, so it's not shocking that this game decided that it was going to be okay to give me something. I'm not mad about that. So I appreciate the verification. And I think I'm gonna make 200 of this because I go through a lot of vegetable stuff. If it helps at all, I believe it came from a green and an orange sheep. Because that's what I had in that paddock. I will say, I do love that with this game being so new, it's still like community driven information. I love that. I love seeing communities come together and like share information and just enjoy. It's nice. But that's also why I made sure to put out there that this is late game. This isn't like early starters, so many spoilers if you're not yeah, community driven discovery. I love that shit. It reminds me of the good old days back when you had to actually like talk to people to figure something out. I say good old days. I hate talking to people, not gonna lie. But it was also really cool to be able to be like playing games with your friend and you're like, oh, you're having problems with this. Check this out. And you just be the cool kid for half a second, or your friend gets to be the cool kid because you're having struggles and he's just like, oh, hey, check this shit out. That shit was always really nice. I love that shit. I'm actually getting to relive that kind of stuff now with my sibling in this game, and it's nice. Because Google's cool and all, but the AI makes it really hard because then the AI starts feeding you bad information. Don't even get me started on AI trying to tell you about Pokemon information because that shit, oh my god. I can count on fingers and toes the number of times that they've gotten it right, and I've had hundreds of searches. It's so bad. How does this Pokemon evolve? Oh, well, you have to feed it a fucking shock stone. What the fuck is a shock stone? Oh, well, it is this that you get here. No, that's a TM. It mixes informations from everywhere. It's so bad. And oh my god, the feeling is so good. I love it. I think that's also why I'm greatly enjoying streaming. Because I get to do that again. And if I'm playing new games, I get to be that person again. It's nice. I like people coming in and asking questions, and even my chat saying blah, blah, blah. Words, emotions. Emotions got too big. Words got jumbled. Even y'all coming in and being like, hey, don't forget that you could do this, or don't forget about this. Dude, that shit is amazing. I love that. Like, the internet is both great and horrible for gaming communities. Because unfortunately now you also get to see the bad face of all of the different communities. Yeah, sure, I'll just make you some planks, my guy. Abso-fucking-lutely. Bring you some honey. I need to make 5 rubber for you. Fuck you, Gust. Do I want to bring out my Mega... Yeah, I'll bring you my Megamouth Shark King. Okay. The horse will be ready tomorrow. Everything else is doing everything else stuff. Gather all of that. How am I doing on Senior Farmer? Considering it's the flowers, we're working on it. Okay, so I need to make 5 rubber and 6 meteor plank. 5 rubber. Six meteor plank. Try makes things clunky. The real live chatting is way more to the point. You are not wrong at all. I'm not a fan of AI in any of the gaming space. I get that it's supposed to be helpful. I get that it's supposed to do this. I get that it's supposed to do that. But why do we have to train it on people's actual work, people's art? We have to train it on other people's art. It can't have an actual thought of its own because it's not actually AI. It's not actually artificial intelligence. It's generative. It's learning. It's not even learning. It's a database that it pulls parts from. It's trying to mimic consciousness, and unfortunately, the best we're getting is an uncanny valley bullshit, and I am not a fan of it. But what I'm even less of a fan of is the fact that so many... what could be so many good people are falling down the train of trying to use AI or relying on AI or going, oh, I can get something so much better with this, and it's just fucking them over. Or the people that are using it and not disclosing it. Like, you're absolutely just going to get fucked in the end. And then on top of it, you then get indie studios and small time people that are then having to super duper hard prove, no, I'm not using AI at all. I own a small crochet shop, and when I tell you that AI really made it hard to just open, I now have 3 different layers of AI protection in just my product photos. I hate it. And the fact that you can make so much money with AI just because a lot of people just don't care or they're botting their own shit. It's bad. It's just so bad. It's just peak capitalism in my opinion. And I hate it. But I'm very glad that I can have a nice group of people that I can come on and we can all chitter about it and we can enjoy the fact that at least in this pocket we agreed that AI has no place in creative spaces. And I will stand by that, and I just hate the fact that we have to think this hard about how to keep AI out of certain spaces. It's sad. It's bad. I hate it. There's just a lot going on, man. And you know what? Reaching back to the whole I'm glad that cozy games are easier to get a hold of nowadays. I'm glad. The world needs some cozy with all this BS going on, you know?
It's you.
You gave me a watermelon fragment? I used to make sure. Yep. And that's the problem. AI has gotten good enough that if you're not attached to it, if your face isn't in it, people are just going to say it's AI. If it's even remotely okay, people are just going to say it's AI. It's sad. Because, I mean, I'm not going to lie. I'm 31 years old. My first foray into fucking YouTube was bad anime music videos, usually about Naruto. Like, that was my first foray. I didn't even start really using YouTube till later on. But now the fact that everything's overrun by this AI and you can't even just enjoy the simple pleasures in supporting small artists that make fun and or cringe fucking art. Because that's what that was. It was a form of art.
Hello.
Your fit is amazing, my guy. What is this? I want it. Oh my goodness. I love the asymmetry of it. Okay, so it's all just records. Okay, cool. Do I have anything else I need to go deliver? No. Okay, so back home and probably to sleep. I should probably also, it's winter 19, I should probably do fishing. I don't really want to right now. I just spent like the last couple of days before streaming, not in-game days, but real days, working on the fishing trials. I think I'm good on fishing. For the moment. True, I'm 30. Very sad. Right? Dude, it feels so fucking bad to just be like, well, you know, back when I'm like, bro, I don't want to be that old person, but you're turning me into that old person. And I'm not even old. Morning, babies. Love you. Like, hell, just like thinking about it. Why is it, like, bringing it up? When you're waiting for something and you want something to happen, why is it that the older you get, the pickier you get, so you're like, well, that wasn't good enough? And that's kind of how I feel about AI. Oh, dude, Grim Nova is my dude. The white hair, the deep voice, and the man makes big ass food? Nope, Grim Nova's my dude. And his little ponytail. Like, just the thought of walking up behind him and whapping his little ponytail a couple of times just to get his attention, it brings me odd amounts of joy. Probably because the same happens to me, but at home.
I was hoping to have a fun fact to be able to say for the stream.
No fun fact for the stream?
I don't got a fun fact for the day.
Oh. The stream honestly has been getting a lot of fun facts though, because we've gone into like the history of Harvest Moon and Story of Seasons and which games are good. We've had a lot of TED Talks today. Yeah. Yeah, no, Grim Nova, absolutely my dude. Now I have to ask, who's yours? Because I don't think I've even met everybody either. I think I'm still missing some people. That was the wrong button. Need social. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, if it wasn't Grim Nova, or Gram Nova, he's still Grim Nova. It would be Delphin. Because Delphin's just got the right vibe. Okay, so I am missing a few people. I got no clue who they are. I will have to fix that. But I don't know how to fix that. Let me be fair here. But yeah, no. Absolutely. Grim Nova. I'm gonna say his name wrong every time now that I've noticed it, but mm-hmm. Ooh, the lilies are coming in. Gotta make sure everything's watered. But yeah, no, I should go fishing. Do I want to go fishing? No. Do I still need to get all of the winter-specific fish? Not all of them, but yes. Okay. Should I do it anyway, even though I don't want to? Probably. But that is an adult white horse. Hello, friend. Oh, I have to make the horse my mount. Not sure. That's fair. That's very fair. I'm being honest. If Grim Nova didn't pop off with that deep ass voice, I'd still be questioning, or probably going with Dolphin. Dolphin. Because, yeah, that's like the only thing that got it. But if I'm also being honest, I am one of those people that just doesn't bother with the romance part of these games. Unless it's something that I absolutely need to do, I usually don't. It's probably going to come down to I am achievement hunting at the end, and that's why I finally have a spoos. Why did I come over here? Because I need to make... Ooh, just a black keyboard. Although I will say the Black Cat keyboard, probably my favorite still. The entire Black Cat set of, like, other than the mouse. I don't like that gray mouse. But the Black Cat set of computer equipment, I do greatly enjoy. There it is, the friendship collar. That is fair. I don't... Like, if I'm being honest, I love the fact that this game is just like, yeah, you don't have to worry about friendship erosion or fucking... You don't have to worry about, like, the fact that these people's friendship's gonna go... Dude, I hated that in Stardew. The fact that it's not like that in here, I need glass. I keep forgetting that I need glass, but I need charcoal for glass. That's why I couldn't find it. But, like, Stardew, that one bothered me. Because it's like, oh yeah, there's deterioration of friendship, and you have to be friends with so many people for this. And I'm just like, oh, no. No, take it away. That's another mod I usually have is Forever Friends, because... Yo, my ADHD and introvertedisms... Words? Getting away from the farm in Stardew Valley is hard. Let's just put it that way. I need a chip, that's what it is. So I need 2 more gold wire. I keep forgetting what I need, and it's right there. And this is why it takes forever and a day to do anything in literally any farming sim. Because you get out of one and you go, what was I doing? Just to have to go right back into it. Okay. Now, do I need to take care of anything else over here? I need water. Whee! Yep, that's what I thought. Because winter, you need to water a lot. I really need to get to expert so that I can just make sprinklers. That will make my life so much easier. At that point, I can even add more trellises. Wrong button, but that's okay. doing. You're not wrong. Multitasking really is the bane of my existence when it comes to just trying to do things. But we're here, and it's only because I'm talking. If I didn't talk at all, oh my goodness, you would just see me flying through this game, not having to worry about shit. I'd have everything just done. Talking, though. Talking takes a lot of effort. Now, you guys are worth it, but it's a lot of effort. The whole having to, like, put what's in my brain into, like, actual word things that other people might be able to understand even a modicum of what I'm saying, it's rough. I don't talk like normal people, and I understand that, and it's never gonna change. But that's okay, because we're here. We're here, and we seem to find people that work with our weirdness, and I appreciate the weird people that I find. Because let's be fair here, you like me, you gotta be at least a little bit weird. Because this bitch cusses a lot and does weird shit. You look like a baby cow. Why can I? You all look like baby cows, never mind. The horse is the only one that looks like a normal fucking sized animal. Can I? I would like to pet you. It does. Not gonna lie, it does. This horse is just having some struggles. Oh, it's almost there anyway. If I just pet you. I would like to actively actually pet you. Cool. I got it up to 150. No. View. Do I have to... Do I do this? Set. Yes. I'm on a horse. That is... Yep. You know, it's a really, really good thing. It's a really good thing that this dress has shorts, because that is... This is the first game I have seen that doesn't have somebody in a dress sitting side saddle. That's kind of great. The fact that it's got shorts, so it has... That's... Oh, this is funny. Can I get off the horse? Oh, you gotta hold to leave. Okay. No, get off the horse! No, get off the horse! God damn it! Get off the horse! Oh, shit. That was fucking funny. What's up, Toxie? What you need help with? Where'd my horse go? Did you just steal my fucking horse? Bro stole my horse. We've got a handsome new member at the ranch. I'll teach the way to the exploration. Come visit once it's ready, okay? Good job breeding. Keep it up. If you're ready for the expert, yes, give it to me. Yeah, they stole my fucking horse, man. Yeah, I want to become an expert rancher. You can recall it. I mean, I could recall it while I was staring at it. That's what it said. I don't know if I can recall it after the fact. I'm wondering if they just straight stole my fucking horse. Each animal has its own genes. Some are good. With 5 good genes. I already have one. That was it? Whoa! That was it! That was it! I'm done with the farming bullshit. Or ranching bullshit. I will try that. I'm not gonna lie. If I already have this finished, which I already do, where do I hear these? Okay, so what you do is you have to talk to the dude with the hat, the straw hat. You have to talk to him, and then he'll be like, "Do you want to herd the crabs?" And you go, "Yes." And he'll have you just herd the crabs, and there'll be a glowing box. It's during the party. But there's a glowing box that's where you need to put them. Did you steal my rabbit too? Bitch. Fucking rude. Let me see here. Travel. No, they stole my horse. They stole my horse. They stole my fucking horse. God damn it. Y'all stole my horse. I wish I could get... yes, you can herd them during that day. I don't think you can herd them beforehand. But that day you'll be able to herd them. And I wish I could go get my horse back. I tried not very hard for that. Then again, that horse had a bad trait on it, so I was gonna end up selling it anyway, so... Oh well, I guess. Give me the auto milker. Give me the auto shearer. What is that? Musk? From the musk deer. Okay, so I can't really build that anyway, but that's fine. I still want. Give me that. Now I can go. Yeah, no, I feel that. I don't really do the horses either because I just leave them places and then forget about them. Now this game, the fact that you can have a hoverboard and it's just in your inventory, so it's just never gone, I love that. Okay, I already did that for today. They stole my fucking horse. Ostrich chimed in. Fair. That is the question. I would like to know where my horse went as well. I also realized I never made the meteor planks. Okay, I want the auto shearer and the auto milker first, because I am done being needed by my cows. You get huge eggs from the ostriches. Ooh. I look forward to that. Do the ostriches... Words. Ostriches, also use the egg-laying thing that the chickens and the ducks do, or are they more like the regular big animals? I do love my cows. I don't want to be needed. Being needed is a problem for me. Need more meteor planks. I also need chip and 4 technically perpetual reactors. So get 4 lunar crystals. And 8 high performance wires. So I'm gonna need 8 copper sheets. That makes sense. That makes so much sense. Because I was staring at that thing going, if it's just for chickens and ducks, why is it so freaking big? Because it's not just for chickens and ducks. And chip that I need gold wire for, which is in the same thing. Need also some eternal alloy. How many? 4. So I'm gonna need 8. So I'm gonna make 4 more of those. Trigger that to go. Drop those in there after. Grab that. Come here. Open. Thank you. Grab a chip. I should be able to make a couple lunar cores now. Or crystals. Nope, just one. Oh. I can take this over to Pastel. Get a little bit more money. Hello?
Hi.
Thank you. And now to go buy another blueprint. Because I still need the alpaca and ostrich barns. Grab that. The accept challenge option was bugged. I mean, that would be kind of cool. I haven't checked my stable for the horse. You're not wrong there, but I'm pretty sure the horse is just gone. Yeah, no, my white horse is just gone. Like I said, it had a bad trade anyway. Oh well, I guess. And if somebody moves in and they work on your farm, that would be pretty nice. But I'm also wondering if they just expect you to rely on robots. That's the word for it. If people are or not people, but the developers are basically expecting you to rely on robots rather than having a spouse like in Stardew. Let me see here. I need those. Yes, I am. And technically, I'm not enslaving them. I'm giving them purpose. Look at him. He is just floating about, cutely. It's wonderful. Your people are adorable, Crappy. Look at them. They even have little cat ears. Look at your people. Look at your people doing their jobs. That's fair, but that also makes me question, do you really want your spouse sowing your seeds? Then again, okay, let me be fair here. When it comes to the sowing of the seeds, I could see the spouse not doing that because at Expert you get immortal seeds. And the immortal seeds just continuously regrow. So I could see that not being a thing. Now, the feeding animals, I could also see, like, wanting that. I would love that to be a thing. I just don't think it's gonna happen. Yeah, because the immortal seeds takes care of that. Feeding the animals, the trough takes care of that, so you just have to make sure that food's over there. Yeah, no, this entire thing's all about automation. I'm kind of now wondering if they do anything when they move in. Or if it's kind of like, what is it? My Time at Porsche. So the My Time series, they didn't really help you out on your farm, but they did other things. So if you like dated Gus, there was a chance that he would remodel the interior of your home. Which, fuck Gust in this game. Fuck Gust in that game. Fuck Gust. Fuck Gust. I also hate the fact that Gust, when you go up to him in this game, is like, what do you want? And you're just like, dude, I'm bringing you your fucking order, you dickhead. Ugh, fuck Gust. And no, that's fair. I have no idea either. But it's a lot of fun to speculate and kind of figure it out. Because if you think about it, and like, at least for me, talk about it out loud, then things kind of start falling in place. And it's just like, they help at the farm. Bro, the thing that I want most is somebody who will take shit off of like the machines and put it in chests. I want that. Like, I don't want to have to babysit my machines, man. Oh, yeah, I forgot I'm gonna need another one because I need 2 of them, so I need another lunar crystal. Got a chip. Then I need 3 more meteor planks. Like that. Oh my god, right. Dude, so I played some of Sandrock. I could not get into that game that hard because the aesthetic. Just the brown. I could not. So I'm... Oh. Because I enjoy the My Time series. But the fucking brown... Like... Ugh. Beige is like my least favorite color. And that entire game was beige. It really did. It looked way too much like Utah. And shit just... No. My brain was not pleased with that. Okay, so I'm gonna need 5 more lunar crystal. That's a star flare. I need more moonstone. Fuck. That's fair. That's really fair. I hated the fact that they yelled at you if... In Utah? We used to. I am originally from Washington State, and I grew up with all of the green and all of the pretty and the blue water, and then I got taken to Utah because military. And please take absolutely no offense because you seem like a very lovely person. Most of the people there treated me like trash and have deepened my dislike of the color beige and Utah in particular. I am what you would like to call alternative living and looking, and they did not like me very much. So you know that there is a very big difference between the 2 areas, and fair. But unfortunately, if you don't pass as normal enough, you get ostracized. And I'm not a huge fan of being ostracized just because I don't look like them, you know? Dude, right? In fucking Sandrock, they just came after after you for hitting a tree. You're like, oh, I need wood. Whack. How dare you? You are blasphemous. Who do you think you are? You're not allowed to hit our trees. Shit was wild. Like, the first time I hit a tree in Sandrock, and they came after me, I was like, oh, so it's like that. Why did I put sheep food in there? I need to not put sheep food in there. I needed horse food. That's what I needed. Oh my god. My buttons, my fingers. Ah. I have heard of Utah people being... Well, I appreciate it. Yeah, unfortunately, it happened a lot. Back then I worked out in the public, and half of the public was cool, the other half of the public gave me, or looked like they wanted to give me, finger crosses. It happened multiple times. The sad part is I looked pretty fucking normal at that time, because I was just wearing my work uniform, and usually just the hair's a weird color and the piercings, but that was enough for people to just be like, "You're the devil!" I was also informed that I should not procreate. I would have had a lot of real fucking rude words for that person had I not been on the clock. And the finger cross thing was actually hilarious. But it also puts in perspective just how much people fucking hated me there. So yeah. Not a big fan of Utah. Not at all. But that's also kind of... I've been doing a lot of, like, deep diving into rabbit holes about, like, really cults. And I'm pretty sure most people can see exactly where this is going. And when I tell you that it does not surprise me at all that all of these people... Dude, you're like one of my favorite people right now. I also went to Utah with a mohawk. That is amazing, my guy. I love that. Albeit, I don't know how long yours was. Mine was down to my waist and pitch fucking black. Oh, I love that. I've completely forgotten what I was talking about now. Fucking U-Hawk. Oh, duh, cults. But yeah, in diving into that deep ass little rabbit hole about like cults and shit, dude, it makes so much more sense. Why people did not fucking like me. Because, I mean, if I'm putting it super fucking basically, like not going into anything deeper than super duper surface level, why this is immediately a threat. The control. If people start rebelling, they start reading. If people start reading because they're rebelling, then they're going to learn what your actual fucking problem with this is. And no, I had a mohawk, like, last month. It wasn't long, but it was still a mohawk. I haven't had a long mohawk in, like, 8 years. Because I went to I went to Utah with a long-ass mohawk. I then got startled in the bathroom because my partner was playing video games, shaved too far, went on a visit home, and came back looking like Negasonic Teenage Warhead. And yes, technically, Because it was a mohawk. I could have put it up if I wanted to. I just didn't want to because that takes a lot of effort, a lot of work, and a whole lot more goo than I'm willing to put my hands into. Okay, everybody's going. It's 17 something rather. Bed. But, like, and then going in more, and you realize that Mormons are all about loopholes, and by technically this is bad, but technically I can get away with it because of this, and shit like that. It made me realize that people who are alternative are actually a far bigger threat to the Mormon culture than you would ever realize. Because if you ask one right question, you get them thinking about something and they start deconstructing. If that is their start to deconstruct moment, it is now your fault because you walked into their life. I find it hilarious. Honestly, I hope that I'm the reason at least one Mormon deconstructed because they got just a little bit of gay panic. I'm hoping. I can't guarantee that. I do trigger unfortunate amounts of gay panic. But I'm hoping. Because if I could just help one person get out of that, I would be happy as shit. Also, sorry if you could hear that. I was very thirsty. I thought I was at the door. I was at the light switch. That's definitely my bad. Salt Lake City now has one of the biggest LGBT. See, that's impressive to me. Because we were there, oh fuck, 6 years ago? And all of this was going down? Like, we were there when the Black Lives Matter protest happened. In fact, I worked right across the street from where the car got flipped over and lit on fire in the Black Lives Matter protest in Salt Lake City. Thank fuck I was not working that day. But that's actively impressive. I can't say I want to return there ever, even with that being a fact. Just bad memories, PTSD, yada yada, blah blah blah. All the fun bullshit, you know? But I'm fucking stoked that it's getting better. Oh yeah, I need more moonstone. Fuck. Because I'm not gonna lie. I have some hilarious stories from Salt Lake City. A lot of them come from the fact that I worked in a LGBTQ supportive game store in the middle of the fucking city. And the homeless people really didn't fucking like us. The pandemic really helped that one out. At that point, we didn't have any play area or anything like that, so we just got homeless people walking in because they were like, it's quiet, I can use your bathroom. We have no public bathrooms for you or anybody else at this point. Get out. Buy something or leave. Let me see here. Where... I don't really need any more gold. So send you there. Oh, those are diamonds, not gold, not moonstone. So I'm gonna recall you and send you out that way. Get myself unstuck. And I need moonstone immediately, so we're just gonna go. Ex-Mormon and have 3 gay siblings that live here. Fuck yeah. I feel for y'all for whatever you had to go through. Because I don't think I have ever met a ex-Mormon who didn't go through some bullshit. The vast majority of the people that I worked with at that store were ex-Mormons, and I loved hearing their stories because none of them were the same, and all of them were so proud of where they came. Not where they came from, but how far they'd come. And it was amazing. Some of the best people I've ever met happened to be ex-Mormon. And I just hope that you and your siblings didn't come out of it with too many problems. Because I also know that's very common. And let me just be clear, I have absolutely no problem with any religion as long as you're practicing it respectfully, you know? Unfortunately, a lot of those that want to push the Mormon faith aren't doing it very respectfully. And that's the thing that I don't like. Especially having gone down the rabbit hole and hearing that a lot of groups, churches, I'm not exactly sure fully on the terminology. Fair. I don't blame you. But learning that so many of them do their best to just keep the door open, make sure they keep talking. It's not something that I can appreciate or, you know, get beside. But I'm glad that you can move through it and be you. I feel like that's something that I've heard a lot of is in the Mormon religion, you're just not allowed to be you. But I'm so happy to have you here. And thank you. I'm glad that you are willing to at least tell us that little bit, because it's nice to meet more people that are still growing. Yeah, no, and that's the other thing I hate is the conforming. Like, humans are meant to be individuals, man. You're not meant to be the same as Joe down the street and Jane up the road and Bob across the way. I'm getting sappy is what's happening. I sound like my dad when he's had a drink or two. Yeah, no, that's fair. And honestly, from a standpoint of just looking at something from the outside and putting no humanity into it, it makes sense. And yeah, you're not wrong. It's as long as you don't shove it down my fucking throat, I don't care. Be who you want to be. That's cool. I'm pagan. You don't see me going out and going, oh, you need to believe in Eros or you're not gonna find love. No, that's not how religion should be. The fact that that's what religions become is ass. I hate it. The fact that some religions go, you can't be friends with so-and-so because they're not part of our religion, is so detrimental. How are you supposed to learn and expand your horizons and learn about different types of people if you're stuck in a fucking echo chamber of bigotry? Like, that's my thought process. But that goes for every religion. Let me be fair here. Every religion, every cult. if you're trying to control somebody to the point that they don't really have their individuality, do you really have people? Is it really worth it to be around that many people who aren't really people? I got a lemon? My lemon trees are ready? What? Yeah, they really do just want you to live life like a robot. No offense to you, Crappy. Bro, I'm stoked that my lemon trees are ready. Also, I completely forgot that I can make my auto milker. I need that more than the auto shearer, because cows. Yeah, I figured you would take offense as soon as I said no offense, because that's just kind of the robot you are. Okay, and then we're going to take and put down our auto milker. Right here. We'll just put it right there. Water that. And then do I need to do anything? Service cabin that milks your cows and sheep so you can kick back and relax. Okay, cool. So now I just need the chip and the meteor plates to get the auto shearer, which will make my life so much easier. Oh, I also need to make sure that I have enough food for everybody. Give me some more of that. Give me musk deer food. I should do some more chicken feed, because I do get quite a bit of chickens. Do a bit more duck food. Then I need fruit pulp. Fruit pulp from here. I have a lot of oranges that give a lot of fruit pulp. That's kind of impressive. I definitely dig that. Cool. Pigs, I've got 36. Bring that up a little bit. Cattle feed's already in there. Sheep, I only have 15. Bring that up. Okay. That's all in queue. Perfect. I really just need to become an expert farmer. That way I can get the good sprinklers and just automate my whole lot. Especially because you can get immortal seeds of literally everything but the, the fuck was I just saying? Nope, that idea just shit itself. Find it weird the chickens eat rabbit crap. Can't say I've ever seen a chicken eat rabbit crap. No, that's actually really fair. I don't think I've ever seen that either. I don't understand why things in this game do the things they do. Because, like, the rabbits crap, the chickens eat the rabbit crap, the ducks and the chickens lay eggs, the cows and the pigs eat egg What? It's a whole lot of you need this to make that, and very little of it makes actual sense. Is that my white horse? No, that's one of my robots. Okay. Why are you in the breeding house, little robot? Okay, so my horses are the only things just breeding right now, which is good. I have a lot of breeding that I've got to work on. I need to find that last tree. I need to continue with these that I have no seeds for. Oh, there's a lot. Okay. Okay. Robots do need love too, but just because the robot needs love does not mean he needs to be in the breeding house. Especially because he was all alone. The other robot wasn't with him. Okay, I need to do that. What do I need to make the chip? Hi, robot. What do I need to make the gold wire? I need to stop doing that. 3 gold into gold wire. 5 of these will turn into the 5 meteor planks. I'll get the auto shearers. My character's not going in there to screw with the robot. I got other shit to do. That's not robot related. I gotta make shit. And he needs to be doing his job. Not waiting for love. It's not nookie time. It's work time. I also think that after this auto shear gets put down, I'm going to call that good for the stream. I just definitely want to finish this process because it's going to be a while before I get the flowers fully down. Flowers are going to take a minute. Just one more plank. Get my chip going here. Do you mean today for dinner? I just need one more plank. Come on. Sure, I guess. I honestly haven't yep. I haven't given it any thought yet. But sure. I am down. Make my auto shearer. Place my auto shearer. Slowly. Ever so fucking slowly. Move this over. Move this over. There we go. Cool. And with that, sounds fair. I'm gone off for the day. We'll show up again when I see you stream 2 hours. No problem. I hope you have a wonderful day. And I hope everybody else also has a wonderful day. Wonderful night. Wonderful whatever the hell. I appreciate everybody hanging out. I appreciate everybody talking. And tomorrow we're going to be back on stream at 10 a.m. PST for more League of Legends. We're still trying to get at least to silver so that we can play with Wolf at gold. But with that, I hope everybody is going to have a wonderful time. And I will talk to y'all later. Doochies!